All right, guys, welcome to another Third and Three. Guys, it's been a bit since we have come together, but here we find ourselves at the end of 2025, looking to 2026. And so our next three episodes are going to be our predictions about a few items and what we think might happen next year. Guys,
It's
what do you
Saturday the 27th, right?
I believe it is, Mark. Yes. Yes.
Or close to. I mean, we did take Christmas break off, so
We did. Let's be honest.
started
Hey,
a little early on
First,
Christmas break.
First, I want to introduce you guys. We got Kurt Nelson in the middle there. Say hi, Kurt.
In the center square.
all in.
And then on the right, we've got Mark Kid Belch, aka Kid Belch, Mark Belcher, on the on the right. Say hi, Mark.
Hello.
Okay, excellent.
Mark Kid Belcher, also known as Kid Belcher.
Otherwise, thanks.
For
All
those
right.
that you didn't get on the first time,
Hey guys, thoughts about 2026? When you think about 2026, generally speaking, are you optimistic about 2026? Pessimistic? What's going on?
I would
well, I
say
guess we'll get into it from each
both.
perspective. Go ahead, Mark.
Yeah. I think it's there's a lot of unknowns. I think I'm fairly optimistic, but I definitely could see it being tenuous and destructive if things go incorrectly.
Yeah. Okay. Kurt?
I guess, relatively speaking to the last couple of years, I would be pessimistic from a financial standpoint. I think that the market is going to have a difficult time reproducing the last 3 years. It's been fantastic. I think it's turned, for whatever reason, volatile as of late, and I think 26 is going to be even more so.
Okay. So part of it is, hey, we've had some good years, and the numbers would say we're due for a down year.
But just
hard.
return to the means would say you can't go up forever and average 8% or 10% or whatever metric.
But the other side of that is every time in the past that there's been 3 plus 15% years in the stock market, the next year is up.
So
Okay.
I don't know how many examples there are in history of that, but I'm guessing
600.
it's a relatively small number.
Hey,
600? 600 times there's been more than 15% year in the 100-year history, which is
well,
impressive.
guys, hey, listen,
That is directionally correct.
Listen, we are going to start off our predictions. It's funny, Kurt, that you brought up financial predictions. We're going to start tonight with our financial predictions for 2026. And we're going to start with my good friend, Mark Belcher. Mark, what's your financial prediction for 2026?
I think that we'll have a up and down January, and then we'll shoot up to probably like 7,200. And then in March, I think we'll drop all the way back to under 6,400, March, April.
Wow. These are very specific.
Yes, very specific.
If you nail this.
And then September will be all the way back up to 7,900. And then October, where it always seems to go back down, is 7,400. We'll finish at 7,550.
Okay. Well, thank you, Belch. Wow.
I underestimated the assignment, apparently. And did not get that specific.
I didn't need, we needed an S&P month by month, but apparently we've got it. So thank you.
Do you have a Donald Trump, 3 foot by 4 foot placard where you can show us the trend chart that you just described?
Whereas Dong just goes up to the right and then back down.
Oh, that was when he drew in the hurricane path.
Oh, sorry.
So I don't think we're supposed to say dong in the first 5 minutes of the YouTube.
Hey, I'm pretty sure that's not a bad word.
Let's test the algorithm.
Yeah.
All right, Mr.
Mine
Kurt.
would be similar, but not as specific. I think the first half of the year will be not good. I think we'll be at least 10% down at some point during those first 6 months. Could be more. I think the majority of that will be driven by the Mag 7. I think the marketplace of investors is going to grow tired of the promise of AI
Mm,
and the constant spending, and they're going to want to see results.
yes.
And so until someone starts showing revenue and profit results from all the purchases of chips from NVIDIA, I think the Mag 7, outside of NVIDIA, assuming they still sell chips, will have a rough time until they can start showing results. I think the back half of the year will be led back. I think we'll finish up in the 8 to 10%. But I think that'll be largely driven by the 490, the other 493. I don't think the Mag 7 is going to have a great year.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's interesting because, I mean, you think about Google, you think about maybe even Apple, Facebook, certainly NVIDIA. All those companies seem to be doing very well revenue-wise this year.
On non-AI things.
Yeah, no,
yes.
you're right. You're right. You're right. So they're still doing.
NVIDIA is the
So-
only one making money on AI.
No. I hear what you're saying, but is there reason to believe if they're still crushing it from a revenue standpoint like they did this year, that you still think their stock takes
So
a beating?
Well, but
Two
look at
different
their
things.
price to earnings ratio relative to their history. So, yeah, they still make money. I'm not saying they're going to lose money, but their PEs are out of whack right now based on the promise of AI.
Yeah.
And I think people are going to start running out of patience with, no, we'll make tons of money. Don't worry, it's coming.
Right.
And so the PEs are going to come down to a normal
Yeah.
growth tech company, not 70, 80,
By the way, I do agree with you completely. And when I even think about Tesla, if Tesla doesn't start scaling on the robo-taxis, the stock's going to take a beating
I
because
mean, their
it's
PE
like,
is worse than anybody's outside
Yeah.
of Palantir, and Palantir is not in the Mag 7.
right.
Yes.
So you're right. I think the proof in the pudding is going to happen this year. Like you're either going
But
to
I do-
deliver on AI value, or your stock's not going to do well.
I do think
I heard-
Tesla has the best chance of showing revenue and profit from robotaxi than any of the others have a chance of showing any profit or revenue impact from AI.
Yeah. Well, I do think I don't want to get in geopolitical yet because China's a huge factor in everything. But
Yeah.
on the AI standpoint, there's rumors that they kind of hold a lot of chips where they could actually dump their technology on the United States and do it way cheaper, and people could
Yeah.
actually adopt some of that, which would actually blow out NVIDIA and Broadcom and
Yeah.
what Google's doing, et cetera, because, you get the other Fortune 500 companies to start adopting a cheaper version with cheaper chips. You run applications and software on cheap also.
Yeah.
Mm.
And it's not you and me that are going to switch to the Chinese alternative. It's somebody that's got an app that uses it in the background that we don't even know about, that's not going to use ChatGPT anymore, and they're going to use DeepSeek or whoever the
Yeah.
Chinese
If
ones
somebody
are.
can
Right.
make their own DeepSeek, if you're a large company and you can make your own version of DeepSeek way cheaper and start building AI bots, et cetera, what's to stop you from doing that instead of buying these expensive NVIDIA chips?
Yeah. So I think the Mag 7 is going to have a very difficult year. I think the 493 will see a lot of the money that comes out of the Mag 7 go to them, and they'll have a good year.
Okay.
So
Okay.
what's your ending number? What's the end of the year?
So 2026, I think, will be up 8%.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, that's about where I'm at. 75.50 from 6,900 is probably right in there. I'd have to
Yeah.
do the math.
Not far. It's really
Yeah.
close to that. I mean, I'm not going to do
Chad?
public math, but
Don't
All
start
right,
changing
mine-
your numbers.
What they
Hold up.
said.
Hold up. Okay, so I took a little bit different tact on this. My financial prediction for 2026 is that I'm bullish for the U.S. in 2026,
Mm.
and let me tell you a couple reasons why. Number one, approximately 30% of global profits come from the U.S. So the U.S. companies are very profitable. Number two, the U.S. has a lot of energy. And that's one of the things that's really going to power AI and technology over the next couple of years is like, do you have energy? And I know the Chinese are doing a spectacular job building all kinds of energy sources, but right now they still import 80% of their energy. Growing population, the U.S. still has 1 million net immigrants per year. So unlike a lot of the countries, certainly Japan, much of
Is that
Europe, you see declining.
including the closing down of the borders? I mean, is that averaging some 10-year period, or that
I
didn't? I can't imagine it's 1 million this year,
it
but I don't
might
know.
not be right. It might not be this year, and I'm sure that's an average over the last 10 years. So
Yeah.
global trust, the dollar still stands as sort of the global currency. 60% of the world's money reserves are held in U.S. dollars. Fast
But losing
adaptation.
favor. But losing favor.
Yeah, no, I don't disagree. Again, this is for 2026, so I'm not pushing this out
Yeah.
for the next decade or even the next 5 years. I'm just
Fair.
saying for
No, fair.
the next year.
Yes.
U.S. has shown an ability to respond, unlike certainly Europe, and much of the rest of the world. Just our ability to recover after COVID, our ability to push into AI so aggressively. I do think the U.S.
Has an advantage.
moves incredibly quickly, and so
So, what is going to be your metric of a U.S. Great year versus the rest of the planet?
I just think, yeah, the dollar will continue to add value and increase against other currencies, but I do think our GDP will grow faster than many others, and where others may struggle in this environment, the U.S. companies will
So
do well.
GDP will be the metric, though,
Yeah, I mean, if we wanted to pick one that I think might tell the
because the
story,
S&P 500, believe it or not, is lagging international stocks this year.
yeah, right. No, I
And the dollar has lost value in the last 12 months,
and I
not
right,
gained.
and I think it'll do better in the next 12.
Okay. So you'll think
Yeah,
it'll reverse that trend.
I do. And I think it's
Okay.
already reversing that trend to some degree. I think this summer was sort of our low point, and so I do think the U.S. economy will continue to thrive. But
So,
we shall see.
according to ChatGPT, in
Real
2020,
time.
in 2025, we grew in population by 300 and that can't be right.
300 million?
Oh, we just
Increase
doubled.
increase from 2025 to 2026 will go from 344 to 345. So we'll grow by 1
That's a
million.
million.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Which is what Chad said. So,
I know. Just this thing.
hey,
So
trust
yeah,
but verify.
the U.S. makes more money, produces more energy, attracts more people and capital, and recovers faster than its peers. That's sort of my
Now,
prediction.
when you said the number about Chinese energy, is that all energy that they import?
It's
Or is
mostly
that just
oil.
gas,
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's mostly oil.
oil?
yeah.
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 Because they are producing solar and nuclear faster than,
Yes.
like, I think they're going to put on more solar and nuclear in the next 3 years than we have in total right now.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, right. I've heard those same numbers. I don't think they're there yet. I mean, they're still, at least on the petroleum side, they're importing massive. I mean, they're very vulnerable because
But
of the amount of
petroleum, I
petroleum.
mean, if you're just powering a data center, it doesn't care where it's coming from. It just wants power.
No, I would agree. I don't know where the Chinese stand in those predictions of what they will build. Yeah. So
Okay.
Well, I can ask ChatGPT.
Well, hey, there's the 2026 financial predictions from the 3 experts you have come to know and love as third and three.
Chad, will the stock market be up at the end of the year?
Oh,
Because that's all
yes, I
anybody
agree
really
with
cares
you guys
about.
100% that it'll be volatile. Like particularly the first 6 months of this year, it's going to have some like some white knuckle moments.
buckle up, boys.
And
Yes.
I don't know. I think part of it is what Kurt was saying, which is the stock market's going to start really being judged hard on this AI investment. And because we're throwing trillions at it, there's a potential for some serious blowback if they don't start producing some ROI on that.
I think you should move money from those into value, dividend stocks.
Producing.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, it all comes down to if you think it's going to permanently be a loser and you can time it, or if you think I got to ride this out. And
I wouldn't sell all of it,
right.
Yeah.
No, for sure. I mean,
I'm not selling all my Google, all 17 million.
I don't know that most of you know that Mark Belcher was one of the 3. A lot of people know Sergey Brin and Larry Page. They don't know Mark Belcher.
There's the silent partner that no one speaks about.
Yes.
He went and got lunch every day. Brought it back
Beers.
to the garage.
Beers.
All right, guys, I'm going to wrap it up. Thank
All
you
right.
for your 2026. Sounds like you're fairly optimistic but cautious. So thank you for those predictions. And folks, we will see you next time on 3rd and 3.
I would encourage everybody to stay tuned for the next year to see how it comes out.
Yeah, and make sure that you follow us and stamp something or whatever you do.
Smash that like button, pound the subscribe.
Yes.
And do something with the notification bell.